really about who gets the lead here for that the control over the side lanes.
Well, definitely side lane pressure. Now, we're ready to get ourselves into the game, but before that, these are your players once more.
Into the action of Game 2 between Axis Esports versus 10 Second Gaming.
Malaysian fans are roaring out, hoping for the Game 3 to come up. And fun fact, if you guys missed out some of all these games for today, a lot of all these games have ended up in a 2-0 victory. Well, some may say landslide, and I would say it's just really hard games for both of these teams, as some of them has already bid goodbye, and that's definitely something that we don't really look forward to. Oh, Semifinals!
I mean, that was a good iron hook, but he didn't get the buff, unfortunately. I think that was the idea. He probably should have just yanked the buff just to, you know, slow down the process, deny the level 2, and then go in for the kill. But good delay overall for the side of Scott.
Unpleasant surprise from across, and imagine that will be pretty much trollish Tamibo, second time in a row. It says, nope, I'm gonna stat this one. No hooks for you.
That was about to be 300 IQ, I'm not gonna lie. Tataka gonna get some damage onto that Bruno, but Axis is already gone with the early rotations. They're gonna lock him down. Tomibo's in trouble. He's not gonna get away from Scott.
Well, some may say third time's the charm. The third hook lands and delivered Axis Esports their first blood.
That's so good. Now look, he's gonna have to keep control of this. They want to punish the Hayabusa. This is some bad timing, but looking at it, looks like Hayabusa is gonna make it out. I don't know. He goes down.
Well, some say you don't have to look at cool guys as they execute some of all these tricks up their sleeves, but now 2-0 Axis Esports, the aggressors here of Buyan, trying to actually land a good Divine Judgment if he ever reaches level 4, but hell, he's just scaring them because he's still level 2.
Surprisingly enough, despite all the aggression coming in from Axis Esports, 10 Second Gaming is able to zone away the Basha and take first turret.
Well, that's definitely something that I was not expecting heading in towards less than 2 minutes of the game. Well, great trade-off in that sort of sense. I would basically do the same if I do have some great team currency like 10 Seconds Game Plus, but EVOS getting caught in between. Great charge coming in from Suray, but the health of these members of 10 Seconds Game Plus are dropping down, but yet again, they secure one kill in the back.
Oh, that's really frustrating, especially if you're in Scott, because he was trying to look for an angle to get for a good goal for a really good iron hook. However, the gargoyle is just like, nope, 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 I'm aggro and I'm going to walk right in front of your face. And he didn't get a clear, clean shot onto the enemy team for that iron hook.
Wow, I just feel like it's pretty much unfortunate. This Esports going on a little bit of a reset. Let's have a look at our instant replay brought to you by Mobile.
Just look at Scott. He's just like, I can't get an angle. This stupid gargoyle is in my face. But yeah, the Revitalize, it was looking good for a moment, and then they realized, oh no, they have too much damage. Our cooldown, we're right off of cooldowns. We don't have a lot of time, and Tomebo got all the damage he needed to get.
Now, 10 Seconds Gaming Plus, setting up a little bit of camp for the turtle push. If any one of these members from Axis Esports go for a little bit of a peek, and in that sort of sense, it's going to be EVOS just passing through, giving him a little bit of a free pass, and now they might just go for it and engage!
Yeah, they're going to. Glorious Pathway already down. Axis EVOS in trouble. That Ring of Punishment isn't going to be enough as they walk away. Rest of the team. Oh, Abyssal Arrow lands. Look, has to purify. He's gone out of there. They are shut down the 180. Rin, he does so much work, but look, has to get out of there. But he can't. He has one slide tackle to make it work. He tries to go through.
What?
He's stuck with the Guardian's Barrier. They go down. It's a 3-for-1 trade.
Stuck in the rock and hard place. Now, 10 Seconds Gaming Plus heading down to the bottom side, crashing it out, and this will be yet another turn for the Japanese side. The Malaysians slowly losing that pressure. One more instant replay to catch what just happened, because EVOS, he was on the safety net, but Suray as well as Papa, look at how they just dove right in to secure that double kill for the carry. And Tomibo could easily just slowly chunk them down, especially with Papa taking down the wave and eventually close things out against Gloom. Back in the game we go.
Yeah, it's super unfortunate because that was a strong 50-50 that Rin might have been able to clutch it out, but again, just the movement of Gloom is so slow. He takes such a long time to move from one place to another without that Ice Queen's Wand. And the moment he gets the Ice Queen's Wand, it's a completely different story, but he didn't have it at the time. He black shoes backwards into the team and ends up dying. It's like, no, that has got to suck.
Yeah, that definitely will be a little bit tilting. Oh, Booyan buying that Shadow Mass as well, so that's going to be a little bit of that surprise factor. But over on the top side, we missed out on a little bit of that kill. Of course, we still saw Kotaka was defending the tower with his own dear life. A bit of rotation towards the mid lane as they try to crash this in. And one more tower for the side of 10 Seconds Gaming Plus. Well, there's going to be a little trade-up over the top. Of course.
Remember what I said? It's all about the early game, and so far it looked like Axis was doing a good job until they lost 3 members, and now 10 Second Gaming is just gonna take and keep control over the river line. Like, if you see Axis walk into the river line, they are very cautious. They have to play a safe game, and they're not willing to walk up. They don't have their tier 1s to give them that vision across the map.
And it's so great to actually see how they protect the carries as well, coming from 10 Seconds Gaming Plus. 302 for the carry, already finishing off with that endless battle, slowly going in for maybe a Demon Hunter sword or even a golden staff in that sort of sense much later on. And well, Axis Esports now playing a little bit safer, and EVOS spots out Sure.
I think they just don't have a choice. They're 5k down, and now Sure has got a good catch onto EVOS. This is what they want to do. Walk into our jungle. I dare you. I double dare you.
Oh, speaking of
no!
Oh, there we go! There we go!
Take it, Rin's in trouble, he goes down, the rest of the team goes down, Tomomo is right on top of him, Assassin pulls on backwards, Obuya low on health, but still isn't afraid to walk up.
That perfect abyssal arrow coming out of Papa, lands that shot, and when we talk about it way early on in the draft, instant death delivered.
Oh my goodness, I definitely thought, for sure, I was thinking Selena Tomebo was going to jump onto Rin, killing him, but then he wouldn't have options of getting back out. So he played that fight so slow and was so patient. They knew they secured the kill onto Rin. They was just thinking of how to do it more efficiently.
Well, efficiency is the name of the game, and we're looking at Scotcher getting pulled back. Instead, he gets a reversal with the Divine Judgment. Here comes EVOS with the righteous pathway, but he's not! He's stuck by the wall! He doesn't need the Grok to even block him on his tracks.
Yeah, and the rest of 10 Second Gaming, they've developed a 7k goal lead here, and that's so huge for them because now they have no options to really come back into this game, and Axis is just waiting for a mistake by 10 Seconds Gaming. Let's look at a replay one more time. Like, Scott, this in theory, this was a good idea until he realized, oh no, this is Kaja. He gets locked instantaneously by the Divine Judgment, gets yanked backwards. There's nothing he can do there.
Yeah, and at this point, I'm not too sure if those iron hooks is going to be any greater than idea, but over on top side there, we see OG Shadow Kill finishing one more off. Whoa, God, like Tomebo. Whoa, I'm not too sure. There's so much of all these sort of pressure coming from each of these members of 10 Seconds Gaming Plus that Axis Esports could not even decide who to take down first.
Yeah, it's tough because, again, their core members are super strong, and Carrie is never going to be in a fight. She's never going to be right up in front, and if Franco can't find a single angle, it's going to be tough. Rin can wave clear, but again, it's risky. It's starting to get super risky because Obuya is starting to disrespect them. He's willing to walk up to their faces. He's willing to threaten them with that Divine Judgment insta-kill.
And I love how they are actually playing so safely. Although they do have a huge lead, they never drop a single death. They're already buying immortality at 8-minute mark. And now, here we go. A little dive coming in from the side of 10 Seconds Game Plus.
Oh my goodness, Grok just chucked everybody out. There's nothing he can do. They're going to try and break that inhibitor. Obuya throw. But once again, he's waiting to launch on to that Divine Judgment, but nobody goes down. They break the inhibitor. They're saying objectives first, fighting later. Axis slowly getting choked out of this game. 9k in favor of 10 Second Gaming.
Well, I'm not too sure if there's any sort of miraculous run left for Axis Esports. 10 Seconds Gaming Plus. It seems like they just don't make mistakes. They are so clinical in every single approach that they're taking, and now even Axis knows they cannot afford to get anywhere close to this lore. They have to give it away to 10 Seconds Gaming Plus.
Yeah, and Lawson is their only win condition at this point. Like, he has to somehow get pressure, but now that the inhibitors are gone, even that seems to be very unlikely for the side of Axis Esports. It's just a ticking time bomb, and 10 Seconds Gaming will choke Axis out.
Athena shield being bought out by EVOS, but I'm not too sure if that will make that high loss tanky enough in that sort of sense. Now, Lord marching out of the mid lane here. They're gonna solely escort those little bit of those minutes heading from the top side in towards the base as well as the bottom lane. Well, look at how they're all split up. 1-3-1 formation. Well, could I say 1-4-1 because the Lord's joining in too.
Yeah, and they're doing a good job. And now, oh, Masha's in a dangerous position. You can already see the moment she walks back out, the team starts moving on. They have the Shadow Max to kind of protect the rotation.
Whoa!
That's a huge catch. The suppression, the Bloody Hunt goes down. Immortality goes through. Scott goes down. They're just too far ahead. Tomato is still alive as they start knocking onto Death Star. Evil X dropping down the glorious pathway. And now, Lord is hitting down the crystal. They traded 1 for 2. They need to defend this. This is a good opportunity.
They go in!
They go in. Tataka instantly pops them up. And now we have a winner.
Oh boy, and lands the finishing blow. And now we're looking at